All right, fight fans, now in the ring, what you've all been waiting for. Here we go. It's time for the main event of this evening, presented to you by Holmes All-Star Promotions in association with United Boxing Academy. Now in the ring, 4 rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Thomas Taylor. And now, introducing to you first on my right, fighting out the red corner. He is wearing black trunks, trimmed in white. He is training out of B Street Gym in San Mateo by way of San Francisco. He weighed 131 pounds. His record, 1 win, 2 losses, 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Denis Madriz. His opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing black trunks, trimmed in yellow. He is training out of DG Boxing in Long Beach, California. He weighed 131 pounds. He brings to the ring an undefeated record, 3 wins, no losses, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Smoker Jarret.
Here we go, everybody. Main event of the evening. Quiet Canyon, Montebello, Battle of the Rising Stars. Welcome for those who are just joining us. It's been an incredible night of boxing. We're going to have another incredible night right here as our last fight of the evening gets underway. I'd like to make a correction. Denis Madriz has actually won 1. He's 1-2-1. So I did not mean to take that away from him. But sometimes we get conflicting information.
Let's go. Give me the 22, kid. Give me the 22. Make this kid work.
So in the yellow and black trunks, Jarret Jeter.
I need that 88 now.
In the black and white trunks,
You gotta work.
Denis Madriz.
You gotta work. You gotta work, kid.
Jarret Jeter comes out 3-0, again undefeated.
You got Floyd. You gotta get in quick, kid.
Coming out of Long Beach, crowd favorite.
Don't worry about it. You gotta make this kid work. He's gonna slow him down sooner or later. Cut the corners off.
All 3 of his wins have come through the Battle of the Rising Stars venue. He won 2 at Quiet Canyon, which is right here. Then he went on to the Bonaventure a couple months ago and won there. So Jeter is very comfortable in this environment. He loves Battle of the Rising Stars. He's made his career here, fighting out of Long Beach. So hopefully that gives you a little feel for where he's at.
I think both fighters right now are just sizing up each other. They're getting the jitters out, and they're gonna.
Let's go.
Jeter really aggressive and just head down and coming in at you. As Madriz is just fighting him off.
Well, Denis Madriz in the, I guess, white and black trunks, 1-2-1. Again, he's fought in San Francisco. He's fought in New York back in 2013. And, you know, he's got a little bit of a height reach advantage. He looks in really good shape. And he's throwing nice punches. He's got some, I'm betting, really good experience. He's been around a little bit. Jarret Jeter could sort of have his hands full in this situation. But again, you know, he's undefeated, and Jeter looks very well conditioned as well. Here comes our first big exchange between the two. For a moment there, Madriz was against the ropes, but definitely got the feel towards the end of that fight. The fighters got more comfortable, and they started throwing some haymakers there, Iron.
Yeah, there definitely were haymakers, and they're a landing guy.
They start to land punches like that, it's going to be a long night for both fighters. So I'm telling you what, Denis coming in with a nice finish there towards the end, and Jeter right at the end really showing nice balance, landed a couple combinations. So, you know, as you said, I guess the feeling out period is now over. It's time to brawl. Battle of the Rising Stars main event now going on here live. Quiet Cannon. Second round of 4 total. Gonna go 4 rounds here. Jarret Jeter and Denis Madriz going at it. Jarret Jeter in the yellow and black takes center of the ring. Again, starts to go to work.
Right away, just the aggressor and working the body. Keeping him pushed to the ropes.
Well, what Denis is going to have to do now is he's got a little height. He's maybe even got a little reach. He's going to have to keep countering, working a little bit off of what Jeter's bringing. So far, he's been able to take it, but as Jeter's confidence builds, he's going to have to, you know, maybe nail him a couple of times. You know, connect, maybe start working a jab of his own to keep him off. Here comes Jeter working off his own jab and now really starting to push the action. There you go.
There, Madriz has found the weakness is the hook.
Yeah, if Madriz can continue that kind of action.
Yeah, uppercut and hook, got him.
That time Jeter came in really wanting to hurt somebody, and really nice job of Denis getting out of the way. Ooh, and now Denis is eating some punches though in the center of the ring coming in from Jeter. Crowd getting excited now as we're getting another exciting exchange from both fighters, connecting, scoring points. Crowd starting to call for Jeter. Jeter, nice left-right body combination. Then lands one to the head. Denis Madriz is going to need to continue to press, push himself a little bit. You get the feeling Jeter's starting to maybe get a little bit of the better of the exchanges, even though it's funny, you know, when you're sitting and watching the fight from here, it looks like Madriz has opportunities, and he's just not maybe capitalizing on those opportunities. Nice exchange late, though, coming in from Madriz. He connects a left, but doesn't really totally get off. Oh, and a little left combo there comes in as well from Jeter. What do you think there, Iron?
Well, it's definitely another great round by both fighters. I just see that Madriz is continuously fighting that guy off, which is Jeter. Jeter's coming in, aggressive, working the body, coming around with the roundhouse and the uppercut, and it's landing. It's got Madriz kind of on the back pedal and against the ropes.
Well, again, Jarret Jeter very comfortable in this format. He's won all of his fights here at the Quiet Cannon, And then his last one, he won at the Bonaventure, but all of those under the umbrella of the Battle of the Rising Stars, this format. So he's very comfortable, and he's scoring points. He's sort of, doing what he came to do. At this point, it's now going to be up to Denis Madriz to make an impact here in the third round, to make some kind of a move here to turn the tables.
Seems to be the same strategy for this round as well. Jeter continues to be the aggressor and coming in at Madriz and working the body.
Yeah, Jeter's corner calling for the jab. The crowd yelling for Jeter to continue. Again, it's going to be up to Denis Madriz to find some way to change the direction of the fight. It's heading in sort of an inevitable direction for him right now. We got a mouthpiece has come out, but both fighters continue to go. Jeter now landing some blows
Against the ropes.
Denis Madriz in the black and white trunks is now eating some shots on the ropes, but continuing to hang tough. He ate some shots. We're going to now get a stoppage on the fight. Thomas Taylor, our referee, we're going to get that mouthpiece picked up and get a little sense of order here. And we're back at it. Again, that exchange seemed to benefit overall Jarret Jeter. His technique so far dominating. Madriz trying to find a way to get inside, and I think back outside where he's got a little size and reach advantage, but Jeter's doing a good job of keeping the fight inside where Denis just can't get his reach is ineffective. You can see right there again, Jeter staying inside.
Just a constant pounding. Left, right into Madriz. Madriz can't extend.
I think if Madriz could get the fight out there and throw some jabs, he's got maybe the reach advantage. There he landed a nice left. If they would just stand back a little bit and let him get into his wheelhouse. But it seems like once Jeter brings it inside, Madriz can't score, and he has a hard time with that shorter range fight there, Iron.
Well, what a round there, Darren. What would you think of that?
Well, I think, going into this fourth and final round of the evening and of the night, it's really going to be up to Jeter to continue what he's doing because he's, I think, winning the fight. Madriz has got to somehow keep him back and get him into his wheelhouse, which is about a foot. Jim Fitzgerald, our ring announcer. Fourth and final round, but as I was saying, Madriz has got to get the fight back where he can work his jab. See, there's his jab. He'd like to work that jab. He'd like to stay back and get into his wheelhouse, but Jeter's having none of that. He's pushing his head inside and getting the fight, more inside the pocket. So I think, Denis Madriz needs to somehow keep him out more into his perimeter. Maybe by, sticking his arm out, keeping his jab out more. Jeter's corner also calling for him to work off the jab, which actually works for him as long as he can stay inside. Right there, he another nice combination on the inside for Jeter. He's starting to connect more and more. He's burying his head on the inside, and he's connecting on those inside shots. Yeah, it's almost like Madriz has got to get the heck out of there and try and get this fight onto his terms. Again, there he goes. Jeter working the body, working off the ropes. And Denis Madriz has got to find some kind of a way to change the way this fight is going. Madriz took another big shot there. Now he's starting to look a little dead on his feet against the ropes. There you go, Jeter digging deep again. Continue to push Madriz back towards the ropes. Even though I think Denis Madriz is doing an honorable job of fighting back, unfortunately, unless he comes up with an answer here late, Jeter's going to win this fight. Ten seconds. Madriz needs to leave it all on the table here, get his jab out, and his punch is now seemingly ineffective as Jeter in sort of an obvious last 10 seconds takes down the final main event here at the Battle of Rising Stars. Unless you saw something different there, Iron, I think Jeter's going to go to 4-0. What do you see?
Jeter's going 4-0 tonight. No doubt he was in control this whole entire fight. Madriz had nothing for him, just constant, just no retaliation, but just backpedaling.
Well, definitely in the first round, Denis Madriz came out very effective, very good defense. He had a little bit of a reach advantage, and really I think did a fantastic job of sort of saying, hey, you're not going to just walk away with this thing. Second round, maybe a little more of the same. You could maybe even give round 1 to Denis Madriz, but 2, maybe a tie, but 3 and 4, more and more Jeter's technique began to come into play, and he just, I don't think, that Madriz ever really had an answer for that. But here comes our final announcement. Jim Fitzgerald.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our decision. All 3 judges ringside scored about 40-36 in favor of our winner by unanimous decision, Jarret.
There you go. I think sort of an expected result there from that last one.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Ed Holmes, All-Star Promotions, and the Quiet Cannon, I'm Jim Fitzgerald reminding you to buckle up and to drive home safely. And a reminder, All-Star Promotions returns July 15th. And also, don't forget about QC's 2020 nightclub. It's located downstairs. All females get in.
Well, there you have it, Mike. We've had another great night of boxing here. Ed Holmes, Battle of the Rising Stars. I want to thank everybody who stayed with us tonight on Fight TV. Also, JT Productions, JT Media, Burn and Turn, Cruise Radio, Mike and myself, thank you very much. And Battle of the Rising Stars with another great evening of boxing here tonight. And our final winner tonight, Jarret Jeter, goes to 4-0.